All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday, May 24th. I got 3 MLB plays coming your way in today's video. We are traveling, so obviously the audio is going to sound different. Shout out to the traveling whisper voice. The video might look a little bit different, but we aren't going to go through each and every game like we normally do, giving you our prediction on the side, total, and any player props. Got 3 plays. 2 game picks. We have 1 money line, 1 total, and then 1 player prop. Kind of worked out just like that. So shall we get into it? Yesterday, really good day. If you check that out, all full unit plays. The Brewers Pirates, we split a half unit, took the under in the first 3 and the under in the first 5. Both of those come through for us, and then yeah, we don't have to go through everything else. Had to sweat out that Dodgers one. Had a lead in the ninth, blew it, ended up winning it in extra innings. But yeah, player props looked good. A couple first 5 unders, first 5 plays. Really saw the board clearly yesterday. So hopefully the 3 plays we've come up and crafted today can kind of capitalize from some of this momentum. Speaking of momentum, how about John? Another ride of the day cash. Again, no soundboard to drop the cha-ching or any crowd noise or anything like that. But the first 5 under, we had that one as a play as well. Even John was like, hey, I can go in a different direction. No. That's all good. The ride of the day is the ride of the day. And he is now on a 2 game streak. So looking forward to seeing what John drops today. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about with the ride of the day, it's simple. Just use hashtag ride of the day or ROTD down in the comments. I jump on board with one person's play each and every day. Give you a shout out in the next video, win or loss. For John, he's now won, so we continue to ride with his plays. We ride with you until you lose. So if you do lose, we got to talk about it. You got to face the music, but you still do get the shout out. So go ahead and get those hashtag right of the days in there. But looking forward to seeing what John drops today. By the way, guys, the plays and any added plays will be down in the pinned comment, taking you to the Guy Boston Sports site. That's also a way to get to the ride of the day tracker to see what the play is for the day. So make sure to keep an eye on that link down in the pinned comment. But let's get into play number 1 here. I'm going to start with the player prop, Marcus Semien. We've cashed this multiple times this season, and I feel like I know what I'm looking for when I want to fade Semien. Now, we are paying a hefty price tag here, but what I will say on ProfitX and MGM, you're getting this at minus 160. Elsewhere, you're getting this in the minus 170s or minus 180s. So hopefully you do have access to that book. I would maybe do this. Could be a good parlay piece if it's too juiced where you are. But overall, I do think this is a decent spot to fade Marcus Semien. Reason being, he's going up against Jonathan Cannon, who is has his ups and downs, right? But he throws better against right-handed bats. His WOBA is better, as well as his batting average against. And Marcus Semien against right-handed pitchers, batting average drops to 168, WRC plus of 43.8. A concern here would be that he does have 2 hits off Cannon in 3 plate appearances in the past, one of those being a home run, so big yikes there. But we're going to see the cutter from Cannon as his #1 pitch. Semien has a WOBA of 113 against the cutter on the season. The sinker he hits well, but it's only a 276 WOBA. And then we go to the changeup as pitch #3, and that WOBA is down at 220. So 2 pitches that he should be seeing here a hefty amount of the time, almost like, 45 to 50% of the time, he doesn't hit all that well. And even the sinker, Jonathan Cannon actually throws that high and inside and down and away. The only spot that Semien this did I say Cinnamon? Marcus Cinnamon, the only spot that he's hitting it this year is low and inside. So that isn't even a spot. Looks like 4.8% of Jonathan Cannon's sinkers to right-handed bats end up in that zone, low and inside. So I don't think that Semien has a great day today. You always got to worry about someone like him getting on base and coming around to score, but overall, hoping that Jonathan Cannon can kind of keep it in play here and avoid Semien maybe even getting on base with, again, that cutter and changeup, 2 pitches that he's really struggling against this season. Play number 2 for plus 107 here. I'm going right back to Arizona on the money line. Yesterday's game kind of blew up. What were they up 2-0 until the 6th inning, and then the Cardinals scored 4 runs and ended up winning that game. And it was just one bottom of the inning there that they ended up scoring. The rest of the game, the Cardinals were start out there blanked. So no, we don't have Zach Gallen on the mound, which I would be that was a reason why we ended up liking them yesterday. But Merrill Kelly's on the bump here today, going up against Liberatore. I do think Liberatore is due for some regression. I feel like I've been saying that for a little while now. Ultimately, obviously, we know he's a good pitcher, right? And he's kind of showing that, and he's giving them very meaningful innings, especially when their bullpen is taxed and whatnot. But I don't think that we're going to keep getting, 6, 7 innings of 1 to 2 run baseball off of him. The teams that he's pitched against recently: Kansas City, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Milwaukee. Only one of those squads, and it was Philadelphia, was the a team that I would truly fear that offense. Arizona should, to some degree, be in that ball cup, right? I mean, yesterday, yes, they only scored 3 runs. The day before, only 1. The day before, only 3. But prior to that, 9. They did have the one, but 12, 8, 8, 6. Like, this is a very good Arizona offense. We should know that. For plus money, any bounce back spot, going right back to it. But I will admit, for whatever reason, I just love rolling with the Diamondbacks. So it's like Arizona's kind of got me in a chokehold. Them and the Padres. I just, for whatever reason, like rolling with them, and they blow up in our face a lot. Play number three. Let's go ahead and get to that. Uh-oh, we got big problems here. Play number three. Boom, there we go. Actually looking at another first 3 innings total, which should be pretty interesting here because we don't roll with this a lot. We're having some audio and technical difficulties here, or not even audio, visual. We don't really roll with first inning plays a lot. I think we're either 1-1 or 2-1 in the season with them, but cashed one yesterday, and I do really like this one between Brian Wu and Framber Valdez. I almost wanted to look at the first 5 under, but you're only getting one more run and paying a similar price. Now, yes, this is fairly juicy, right? At minus 150, but hopefully the Cardinals come through for us and give us a little plus money boost. We can have more of a safe play here. But on the season here, 52% of the Seattle games have gone under in the first 3. When they are on the road, 50%. When Brian Woo's pitching on the road, 50%, but 2 of his last 3, which is good to see. 56% of his starts this season overall. Framber Valdez, 8 straight starts from him. They've gone under this line in the first 3 innings, and when at home, 2 straight. So I do think this could be a good spot for both pitchers to kind of have the upper edge on the bats. I mean, not that neither one of these offenses is all that uh, bad, right? But I do think that we have 2 pitchers that have decent numbers against the other offense. And even if you look at sort of the pitch mix here and where they like to throw it, I do like the spot. So I think that as the game goes on, we could see another high scoring game between these 2 squads. I will say that. But for the first 3 innings, I'm thinking that we could see like a 1-1 or 2-0 type of a game. 2-1 would kill us here, but I'm trusting Brian Wu and I'm trusting Framber Valdez in this spot. Brian Wu's been pitching really well. He only has one like bad start over his last 5, and Framber Valdez, if you throw out his last start, he had been looking pretty damn good, right? So I do think that this could be a spot. Again, where both guys kind of have the upper hand and set the tone early, and then maybe runs come in late, but after that 3rd inning, we're not going to care about it. So just to recap what we're looking at here, play number 1 was Marcus Semien under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Play number 2 for plus money there, Arizona on the money line. And play numero tres, we got Houston and Seattle first 3 under 2.5. Considered getting to first 5 under 3.5, but I figured this is a average 1 run per inning. To have to go with the other one, it's like 0.75 runs per inning. If we did the first 5 for 3.5, felt like this was a little bit safer in a sense. And I do think that, for the first couple times through the lineup, these pitchers should be pretty damn good. Once we start going deeper into the game, maybe not so much. But guys, it's going to wrap it up for today's show. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment 8 if you made it this far into the video, because obviously it is a road video, sounds a little bit different, looks different, different vibe, but I really do appreciate the real ones that stick around and watch these videos as well, even though they're a little bit different. We'll still get the comments being like, wow, these aren't the same, and it's like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. But we'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out.